Okay, Commissioner, the next item is item number 6, an application for certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Manhattan. It's 27 West 70th Street, located within the Upper West Side Central Park West Historic District. It's docket number 157650, an altered Renaissance Revival style row house built in 1891-92. The application is to replace a window.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Ryan Walsh, Preservation Department staff. The application today, the building is located in the Upper West Side Central Park West Historic District. It's on the north side of West 70th between Columbus Avenue and Central Park West. And the application is to replace a window on the primary facade that was originally the stoop. The brownstone stoop was removed prior to designation, and currently there's a steel casement window here, and the application is to replace it with a matching window at the parlor floor, 1/1 double hung. This is something we can't do at staff level, which is why it's here today. John Hume is going to come talk you through the presentation.
Okay, I think,
It's 5 doors.
okay, it seemed very straightforward, but would you like to see the presentation?
Is to replace a window?
One window.
A window.
The mansion.
And Ryan, maybe you could just point out where that window is, and it's going to be,
Sure.
yes.
So the drawings, thank you, John, sorry. So the window is right here where the entrance door was, and the proposal is to match the casing around the other windows on the parlor floor and to install a 1/1 double hung window.
So there's a window there now?
There's currently a window, yes.
And so you're installing a window like the one,
Well, it's
Like
going to
the
match,
historic
a
windows.
historic window, which
Correct.
matches the other.
which matches the others. It's very straightforward, and which should normally be done at staff level. All right, any questions? Okay, there's speakers on this item. Sean Crisandi.
Good afternoon, Chair and Commissioners. My name is Sean Corsandi for Landmark West. The row houses in question were designed by Gilbert A. Schellinger, the second most prolific architect on the Upper West Side, along with Tom and Wilson. He's responsible for providing the Upper West Side Central Park West Historic District with much of its row house character. Schellinger's work can be found throughout the city in neighborhoods including Bedford-Stuyvesant, Greenwich Village, Ladies Mile, and Carnegie Hill. Proposed alterations on each of his buildings should be reviewed on its own merits and in its specific context. The committee appreciates the applicant's good faith efforts to create window that is in keeping with the adjacent first floor windows, with the new brickwork moldings and paint to match the existing, and with new 1/1 double hung configuration to match the existing. We would urge the applicant to take the project one step further. Placing a new window identical to the adjacent two in the very spot that originally contained the stoop negates the history of the facade. Although the present window is certainly an intruder to the rest of the facade's design, the proposed window is an improvement, modifying it slightly to suggest that it is not original and in fact marks the location of the original stoop, or, better yet, restoring the elaborate box stoop in kind would be preferable. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more speakers on this item? All right, there are no speakers. Any other questions?
Yeah, it would mean enlarging the opening, wouldn't it? Because this window is considerably smaller than the others, and it's lifted up above the entry doorway.
About 4 inches of a window sill.
Right.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it does mean enlarging the opening, right?
This windowsill is not original. There's a stone piece, and if you look in the photograph, there's a stone piece that they actually retrofit in order to put a smaller window.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, because it was originally a door, so the window opening, that opening was much larger than the windows at the parlor floor, so they had to
Okay.
actually make it smaller to fit a window.
And why, it'll be widened as well. Need to be, because it's narrower. Okay, good, as long as it was original.
The same open as it is right now, we're not, the stone on the side is not gonna be touched at all, it's just gonna put the window in there. And then just remove the stone seal at the bottom, which it was added.
Okay, any other concerns? All right, we can close the hearing. Diana, read the resolution. Thank you.
Thank you. In the matter of a certificate of occupancy,
Appropriateness?
Sorry, certificate of appropriateness. I'm on, back to the buildings department or something here. Certificate of appropriateness, Borough of Manhattan, 27 West 70th Street, Upper West Side, Central Park West, Block 1123, Lot 19. Application is to replace a window. I recommend approval, finding that the existing multi-light steel casement window installed within the modified masonry opening at the location of the original entrance doors at the parlor floor is not a special window or part of a comprehensive later alteration, and therefore the work will not result in the removal of significant historic fabric, that the work is consistent with window conditions at other buildings where the stoop has been removed and the door has been replaced with a window, that the masonry opening will be modified by lowering the sill to better harmonize with the proportions of the other windows at the parlor floor, that the installation of a 1/1 double-hung wood window in profiled brick mold with a black finish will match the historic windows in terms of configuration, operation, material, detail, and finish, and therefore will create a more uniform and harmonious facade, and that the proposed work will enhance the special architectural and historic character of the building and the Upper West Side Central Park West Historic District.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This application's been approved.